What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. Yeah, body game is just the beginning. Body game is just the beginning. Now, I've done similar videos to this, but, think I have your attention on July 4th. Happy July 4th for those who celebrate. And everything, because I got people all over the world and everything watching this video. And I want to thank everybody who helped me to get to 100,000 subscribers. That's very important. It's ironic since I never, y'all know some of my videos I don't be like, share, and subscribe, or really chasing down subscribers or anything. And that's just my thing, has always been from day one, the channel for the wolves. And what I mean by wolves are the guys who really want to do something, not guys who want to bitch around or complain or anything. Y'all notice when people will put, comment, oh, I ain't getting women or something. Delete, sometimes block. And I've done that a lot, still got 100,000. That's because I don't play. Because I'm in the real world. I'm in the real world. I ain't sitting up here checking out other guys' looks or have videos like that, or complaining about women. Because you notice it's rare I go in on women. I'll call out some basic shit, but it's rare. Because this channel has always been about masculine self-development. And it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Some guys be like, oh, it don't matter, be trying to talk against it. Man, fuck them. Shoot, I got real life results. There's a lot of people I talk to offline, behind the wall, all of that. Shoot, I got babies being born based off of my philosophy. Shit. Yeah. That fertility issue, I could probably solve it. That's because, I'm going to tell you what. My philosophy has always been about being, in my book, Nice Guys and Players, I call it a real man. That guy who just hitting on all cylinders, in the streets, in DC streets anyway. Somebody say Philly streets too. They call him a thorough man. Shout out Tariq Nasheed. He called it the urban renaissance man. And that's always what my stuff has been about. The body game. See, that's the free game I'm giving. And that's the basis. That's the base. That's just the beginning. Because think about, okay, you get that body, you get that. First of all, it's not even just about getting women. It plays a big part, of course. But it's just so a man feel good about himself. Everything really starts with the mindset. Everything starts with the mindset. See, you got a lot of men don't feel good about themselves. But body game, and it don't mean necessarily you want to be some super cut up guy or some fitness model bodybuilding dude. If you go there, fine. If that's what you want to do. But notice I always say get your best body. And I talk about the body, it's general, different women like different types. That's why I say your best body. That's why I talk about your tribe. Which women going crazy over your body. That's the bait though. That's just the bait. Shout out Master Teacher BGS for breaking down everything. You gotta have it depends on your environment. That's one pillar. Your bait. That's how you draw the woman's attention. The conversation. You gotta have a conversation. I'm gonna get into that in a second. Gotta knock them out in the bedroom. A lot of dudes be losing their women in the bedroom. I see you, sis. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Yeah. Now she older. Anyway. Oh, speaking of older, just a real quick thing. I always get some dumbass comments. Like one guy said, well, if you're 50 and still chasing women, something wrong with you. The game don't stop. The game don't stop. I know 60 and 70-year-olds macking like a motherfucker. Having been baby daddies and shit. Let me, and that's part of what I'm talking about. Like I said, I'm realistic. I talk about what's actually happening in the world. Not some little fantasy shit. I mean, I don't talk about the shadow world, but that's there. That's part of the world, you know? And let's be real. Once you get a certain age, they still fucking. Shit, women over the age of 50 still fucking. You know, depending on who they gonna fuck. Some of them will fuck a young boy. Yeah, that's the real world, though. And you got some Mac daddies out here. They still fucking. That's the real world. Anyway. The body game, yeah, that's the free part. That's to get you, that's the beginning. First, you get your mind right because, you know, your body feel good. That's yourself and everything, right? Yeah, they get women, but mainly, you know, it's about feeling good about yourself because then you got to put on some clothes. Now, the other day I said style is a power. Women go crazy over style. Women go crazy over style. But your style, it's a uniform. It speaks to not only, it tells the world what you're about, but what type of women going to check that out. Because women, understand something about women. They check out everything. Because you get some guys thinking, well, they just check out just your face. No, they don't. They check out your face, your whole body, your nails. I mean, seriously, they be looking. So, yeah, they'll check out your face, but how many times have women said somebody is handsome, called somebody handsome, but then still not want them? That's because it's more. What I teach in my philosophy is just being that guy hitting on all levels, being that thorough man, that real man. Shit, that superior man. You got to hit them on all levels. It ain't just one thing. Any guys who try to act like it's just one thing, they ain't there. Like body game, as much as I promote it, what do I say? It's the base. It's the start. All right? Main thing is for you to feel good. If you feel good, you got confidence, you walk with confidence, that affects a woman. Because most women are insecure about something, even beautiful women. So they naturally gravitate towards that man who's take charge. You know what he going to do. He got some confidence in how he walk and everything. You know, I talk about that on my sit-down video. Confidence is built up every day. So you got all of that. So, you know, you start with the body. And then that also develops your masculinity because you develop in discipline. You develop in discipline. You're actually increasing your testosterone. Like, there's been a lot of talk about, like, younger generations not having as much testosterone as older generations. That's because we worked. You got to stay busy. See, testosterone, it generates when you're doing something. It generates in response to you doing something, being active and everything. So that's just the start, though. That's just the base. You know, you still got to have a certain style. Like I said, your style is like your uniform. It communicates a message to the women that you want to get with. Like, whenever you put on clothes, always think about it. Now, Master Teacher BGS, bro, I mean, he saw this in me. Like, yo, okay, like, always get somebody, they see one video and think that's it. They ain't seen the other shit. Like, I had somebody the other day trying to say, yeah, you this and that, or you weigh this or that. It was like, dude, first of all, you ain't seen my whole body. Two, dude trying to say something about, like, me wearing a sweatshirt. I'm like, dude, I'm coming back from the gym. Don't be stupid on here, man. You can't see, first of all, you can't see the whole picture. You know, all you see is this. Yeah, you don't see the chest is bigger than everything else. Shit. Oh, man. And I don't need to prove that shit. But don't worry about it. Right? Don't worry about it. Because, like, when you talk about style, people see me now, but then people who were at the seminar, Game King seminar last year, shit, they saw most of this off and everything in me in a suit. And I'll shout out Master Teacher BGS. He picked that up early. He said, yeah, Rom keep changing his look. That's why car Rom will look different from couch Rom. Same person. Just changed my style. when I would do more official videos or something, Professor Ron, I'll do it in front of my bookcase. Have some glasses on and everything. But I haven't done that in a long time. Yeah, I might have to hit, a lot of people just want to hear the body game videos. Plus, car Ron make the most money. I got bills to pay, y'all. I don't work for anybody. Anyway, yeah, so body game's the base. You feel good about yourself, brings out your masculinity. And then you find once you feel good about yourself, and then that brings out the other part. Because it's funny, I get some dudes who say, well, mouthpiece will beat that. You can't separate it. You might have the most perfect mouthpiece in the world, but if a woman ain't feeling your bait, it's very extremely hard to get her attention. Because women, they take, like it or not, and I've criticized women for this, but it's just still a reality. Women make a decision in a few seconds. You watch some of those balloon pop shows or those smash or pass videos. Women be making that choice right away. That's just their nature. And especially if you're talking, like, a lot of guys want an attractive woman, but an attractive woman, she getting at least, I'm saying conservatively, 20 dudes a day trying to holler at her from the moment she step out her house. Hell, she might not get off her block good or out of her apartment building good before somebody try to holler. So especially them be making that decision real quick. So you might have the most eloquent mouthpiece on the goddamn planet. If you in an environment, see, that's coming up again where you can talk to the woman. And you get some guys like that. You get some guys instead, they don't try to talk to women on the street, but they might talk to them like in the church, yoga studio, gym, something. And their mouthpiece get the woman. But they got to be there in that environment. But even with that, the woman's still looking at you. The woman's still looking, so you got to have a decent bait. You might not have to be super muscular, like I said, but you still have to have a body that women want to see naked. You still got to have that. There's no magic in the mouthpiece, so they go together. You can't have one and not the other. Because even I've said that several times talking about body game. I said you still got to talk to the woman. I said that about dudes that think it's just looks. I said you still got to talk to the woman. So part of Nice Guys and Players is, what do I say? And I give y'all the easy shit. Easy practice. You got to have, like, say hi to 3 women a day. 3 women a day. What that is doing is building up a muscle. Because every woman ain't going to, like, say hi back. Some might get an attitude, but for the most part, they'll say hi back. But you might not see it, but it's kind of like, from Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off. Or Cobra Kai now. I'm going to check that out when it comes out. But it's all about building up that muscle. Because what I say, after you get used to, like, saying hi to women 3 times a day, expand that to little conversations. And all you're doing is practicing. It's like you going in the gym lifting, except you talking. And I even said, even if you got some female friends, talk to them. Because I even talked about that. That's part of the game, too. Because sometimes every woman ain't going to fuck you. Okay, talk to her. She might have friends. 2, you can practice a lot of stuff. You can practice your mouthpiece with them. You can practice, because all that really is conversation. Hell, I've had some women ready to get down. I ain't make it sexual at all. People think it gotta be sexual or flirt or whatnot. No, it don't. Women go crazy just off of connection, period. That's the key. But see, you gotta have the other stuff, because while you talking to them, while you making love to their ear, you putting some words in their ear, they still looking at you, so you still gotta have your shit right. At least decent. It don't have to be super, but it gotta be decent. Because I highly recommend it. So that's all that. And then I'm going to tell you what. Even when you get in the bedroom, a lot of guys lose their woman in the bedroom. So that still includes you having sex appeal. So once again, we starting with the body, your style, what you saying to her. You know, knowing what to talk about, knowing how to have a conversation. You know? And then that's just turning her on for the bedroom. Even in the bedroom, you still gotta be some good. Because you got a lot of jacked up dudes. Because a woman, she'll get that 12 to 5 man for no other reason than he can fuck. But you want to be that man that she wants. You don't want to, because there's plenty, there is a ton of women in like relationships with, on the surface good guys, but they ain't doing it for them in the bedroom. Shit. Told you I know all about the game. And I ain't proud of it, but I had been that side, man, when I was younger. That's when I really saw some shit. That's why I even did a video. I said side men to see some shit that everybody else don't see. So, you want to be that man. First, you want to visually get her attention. Then you want to be able to talk to her. Have that verbal game. Have that verbal conversation. Then you want to knock her out in the bed. Shit, you want her screaming. You want to do what you do in the bedroom. And then all of that depends on what environment that you in. See, that's your game. Hey, that's your game board right there, the environment. So you got and but like I said, body game, that's the free stuff I give. You got to hit some other stuff. And then reading a woman, see, that's something I don't talk about. I talk about that more on my Vimeo channel, Vimeo.com, and also Rom TV. It's a big library, and I hadn't, just with this stroke and everything, I really hadn't done anything on there. I'm gonna get started in a few weeks. At the latest, the fall, starting to do series on there again. But I'll be talking about that stuff, cause you can have the body. You can have like the style. You can have the conversation, but still come down to how well you read them. How well you read that woman. And I've given some stuff on that because I said, all these women aren't the same. So if you're going to see, like you get some guys talking about approach women, but I be reading them first. I say, I ain't like a machine gun. If I approach a woman in the street, it's very rare, but it's like a sniper. Because I already know which women are going to respond to me because I read them. Which women will respond, which ones won't. And see, so that's another part of it, but that's something I don't give publicly. See, the public game I give is always going to be, the body game. That's just to get you started. In fact, I remember I had this gentleman, I trained him, he wanted to get formal training in my system. And rest his soul now, but he wanted to get formal training in my system. I said, don't train anybody who don't want to hit the gym. Because see, that, like I said, that's the base. The body game is the base. I'm known for that. And some people who, like I said, some people might, know about it. They think that's all I'm talking about. I'm like, nah, that's just the base. You still got to have a conversation. And then you get in the bedroom, you still got to do something. Because you notice a lot of these people talking, they ain't talking about, they just talking about just the base of it. Okay, what you going to do? Like I said, like the conversation part. Many women will say he was all right till he opened his mouth. A lot of dudes, it's a great amount of men who actually blow it because they don't have a good conversation. They might look good, have a good style, look good, Baba blessed them and all of that. Okay, that gets the women over there. But then you start talking, you sound stupid. The women ain't going to put up with it. Only time they might put up with it, like I talked about the other day, is if it's a situation where it can be a quick one-night stand. So they're a little drunk, though, too. It's a quick hit or something. or they extremely controlling. They don't care. But most women, you got to have a conversation with them, even no matter how good you look. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So you got to get your conversation skills up, because that's all mouthpiece is. Like I said, shit, I can attest to that. Some women where they go have sex with me, been back to the place. I ain't say nothing sexual during the conversation. I just talk to them. But see, one thing with talking with them, the magic there is you getting them comfortable. Because, okay, you look good. They come over or they receptive. Then you got to change up. You still got to have that conversation. They looking for the second part. See, they might have that lust. And, you know, they read, trust me, women reading you and everything. They say, okay, here's what I like. Let me see what's on his mind. Then you might say some dumb shit that they don't feel. You know, that's why you got to practice conversation. That's why you got to learn to read the woman too. Because some women, they not going for what you're presenting anyway. That's why I say a man shouldn't get mad about that. They ain't going for it anyway. So, you know, figure out which women are going to be receptive to what you got. Then you can be that sniper. Wait a minute. Yeah. And then you can be that sniper, right? All right, so you that sniper now, right? You that sniper. You know which women. You take one look at a woman. And I'm going to tell you what. I'm putting a little pimp game into it now. Like a pimp will go in a room of 100 women. I already know which women going to be susceptible to his charms. So let's just say I know something about pimp game. I'll leave it at that. So it's like, oh, boom. They already know. They ain't going to try to talk to a woman they know she ain't receptive to game. And that's an important term. So it's like, yeah, body game is the beginning. I give you that one. That's the free game. You gotta check out my other stuff. And even then, I don't charge a lot of money. Like Rom TV, you got a library right there for $7.99 a month. And then even my on-demand stuff, the most I charge for one of them is like $12.99. $12.99. So, you know, check them all out. And then get out there and practice. I don't care what I'm talking about. Get out there and practice. You gotta interact with women. And I'm gonna tell you why. You gotta interact with women just to see which one's gonna respond to you. See, a lot of guys try to deal with some women, but I was like, hold up, man. You ain't trying to see who is down for you. Who gonna respond to you? Because you get a lot of guys saying, I know which tribe I'm in. Are you dealing with women? Are you interacting? Are you saying hi? Shit, you know. And plus, they give you feedback on they give you quick feedback on your body build, your style, your look, whatever. They give you quick feedback. Like rejection ain't a bad thing. You can learn from it. But you got to get out there. So anyway, though, y'all have a happy 4th. Get out here, get something to eat before the store closes and everything. Yeah. Trying to think what I gotta get in here. I don't know. Anyway, y'all have a good day, okay? Y'all have a good day. I get back with y'all tomorrow. Once again, thanks for those who got me to 100,000. And just to be clear, I ain't even tripping after this. All right, got 100,000. You know, some people saying 1 million, 10 million. I'm like, dude, I just want the wolves. Okay, as long as you're a wolf, you can be on this channel. If you ain't a wolf, or you got some mindset issues or some low self-esteem, this ain't the place for you. And I don't care. I want the dudes who's really trying to work. If you got low self-esteem, but you trying to change that, you can be here. But you trying to embrace that shit, don't even bother posting or following. Seriously, I don't need it. All right. So anyway, I get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.